Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about why we only wear 20% of the clothes in our wardrobe. This is actually a very common problem that a lot of us face. A bunch of clothes sitting in your wardrobe and not knowing what to do with it and only ending up wearing that few outfits over and over again. It's not the smartest thing to do, especially in today's world where this fashion gives you many options. You can practically get your looks from online, physical, anywhere. My principle when it comes to your wardrobe is knowing very well how do you use it for day-to-day dressing. And I just can't sit comfortably with the fact that a lot of us, have this wardrobe space and you have many clothes in there, and then we still go through this dilemma whenever you're invited to an event, go for a social gathering. We always have this issue where I don't know what to wear, but you have a wardrobe full of clothes. A lot of us are also not aware in terms of how it should be arranged, organized, and perhaps we don't have enough skills and creativity to think of, that particular outfit, how else can it be restyled and be optimized again? And I think the whole point of me doing this particular video is, first things first, is to just be a little bit aware on why this is happening, why you always end up wearing that same outfits over and over again. Obviously, apart from comfort zone, that is one key thing, of course, but there are many reasons why you still have those clothes that is still sitting in your wardrobe. And perhaps when you go shopping, you will have this realization that, okay, you know what, shouldn't be buying all these things because this and this is going to happen. And so in that sense, it's to make us a little bit more responsible in the things that we consume. Just want to get two of these most common reasons out of the way so that I can spend a bit more time explaining to you our experiences doing wardrobe detox for some of our clients, and even my own personal experience reorganizing my wardrobe and making sure that not just that it really represents my persona, my image goal, but also whenever I come to this stage where I don't have anything to wear, I will activate this formula that I have. Most common reason is it does not fit properly. Sometimes we just store our clothes there and not knowing that sometimes our body shape would change. Have these clothes from somebody else, you bought it during a holiday and it's just been sitting there, and because we don't have this active initiative to pick it out and retry it again because it's just sitting there, you don't even know whether it fits you anymore. And most of the time when I start digging out all the clothes that this service for my clients, is that a lot of times it does not even fit them properly anymore. So some of us could have shrunk in size, some of us maybe put on size. So the fit itself usually is one of the most common reasons why there are a bunch of clothes that is just sitting there. And I think this is just us, that because the clothes doesn't fit it anymore, they will try to put it on that first time and then they realize that, it doesn't look very right, it's just there's some pulling, and then they don't think of ways to perhaps I should alter it, perhaps I should find different ways of restyling it, so they just put it back, right? So it doesn't mean that when the clothes don't fit you properly, there's nothing that can be done. Obviously, there are ways to rework the fit itself. So the first things first that you need to realize is all the clothes that are sitting in your wardrobe that you do not wear anymore, a lot of it is because you don't fit nicely in it anymore. And so getting it altered could help with that situation. If not, the best way is to just discard it. The second most common reason why is because of impulse purchase. This is something that if you work with personal stylists, not particularly us of course, if you go shopping with a sales associate that have their commission to close, just know that some of us are really, if we work for a certain brand, we have to push certain things that is on a higher priority list for clients to have. Also, you were in that mood to you know what, I'm feeling like I'm a printed girl today, or I'm feeling like this textured pants is working for me. It's just that spur of the moment where you are in the mood, and therefore it becomes like an impulse buy. There are a lot of pressure around you. oh, you look good in it, you should totally rock this outfit, but you have not really thought about the long-term usage, how versatile it is, and what other pieces, complementary pieces that is going to go with it to create many other looks. This is something that obviously we focus a lot on when we bring people out for personal styling, but a lot of people don't have awareness, which is why it ends up to become an impulse buy. So I'm sure some of us, a lot of us perhaps, we have this few pieces in our wardrobe. If you really dig it out, and then you start to realize like, oh, I have no idea why I bought that. So from our experiences of doing this, we actually concluded 3 more reasons why. So when we reorganize people's wardrobe, we start to realize that, oh, this person is so into statement prints and colors that they are lacking a lot of essential pieces that perhaps they don't instantly resonate with. Because you know, when we go shopping, right, maybe like our favorite color or a very particular design will just attract us. Normally the very boring classic clothes don't really attract us unless we really have that realization that, you know what, I'm a minimalist, my style is more classic. You end up having more of those clothes. But sometimes fashion or trends is supposed to use novelty pieces to kind of entice you, to attract you to buy. And so if your current wardrobe, you do not have enough essential pieces, I would like to call it your power essential. So essential pieces that actually suits your image goal, your persona, your lifestyle. And of course, enough essential colors. So your neutral colors like your black, gray, beige, ivory, depending what neutrals suit you best. If you do not have enough of those in different fashion categories, so like pants, skirts, dress, blazers, shirt, you will find that a lot of times the pieces that you have in your wardrobe, you cannot recreate a different look because you do not have all these complementary essential pieces. So having enough essential pieces is going to ensure that you can further mix and match and utilize the other pieces that's sitting in your wardrobe. A client who loves dresses, it's all about practicality. I just put it on, I don't think so much about it, and I just go out the door, right? But there's no other ways that I can restyle it. You know, it's just my dress. I can't like suddenly just fold it up. We start to look at, oh, do you have sweater pieces? Do you have cardigans? What kind of blazers do you have? What kind of layering essential pieces that you have that you can sort of, when you layer over that particular dress, it will create a different shape. It will give you a different neckline. Or perhaps you don't have enough accessories or the right essential shoes in different styles that can refresh that particular dress over and over again. So this is something to think about. And the other reason is the way the wardrobe is organized, arranged, right? We have a strategy in terms of how we arrange it according to the person's usage, the person's lifestyle, and really just trying to make sure that when you open your wardrobe, not only that it's very clear cut, you know exactly when it comes to your image goal or what kind of occasion you would place it in a way that is very accessible to you. And so we do this very well in our wardrobe detox because we also understand that even though we already declutter and restyle all your clothes, but if you see it in a way where it's not organized to help you to pick it out, it's not going to help you maintain or re-optimize the mix and match over and over again. Formal and formal should be together. Where should informal be in between casual? And then all your other functional pieces, how it should be stored. We even go down to the details of how it should be maintained, how it should be hung or should it be folded, because all of this means that if you're able to take care of your wardrobe properly, it's supposed to serve you for a very long time. So organizing it effectively and strategically will help you not only to save more time, and also I think at the end of the day is to have better clarity on where all your outfits are, which look is for what occasion, and how the separate pieces will go hand in hand with each other. It really all goes back to how you have it arranged. If you want to find out more about this, obviously you can work with us for a wardrobe detox service. If not, stay tuned to my future videos. I will give a little bit of tips here and there in order for you to try and implement this for your current wardrobe. And then the final reason, I save it for the last because this is actually not the easiest to work around with, but it is actually a common problem. Perhaps you have not self-reflected and thought about the versatility of each of the pieces. So working with a image consultant or personal stylist will be able to share with you very in-depth about, okay, this particular blazer that you have, what kind of dress code does it fit? If you match it with other pieces or other styles, what kind of other looks it can create? So whenever we shop for items, whenever we assess a particular clothing piece, I think it's wired in our brains, at least for a stylist, to know that, oh, this particular color, its design with the details, the whole composition of it, to what extent, in terms of the dress code, can it be stretched? Is this strictly for formal, business formal, or can it be stretched to informal? And what other pieces can I match with to informalize it, to deformalize it, right? Or even casual pieces, how can I elevate and dress it up so that my casual pieces doesn't just go into the pile of wearing it for off duties and weekends? I think in today's world, there's still a debate, people don't really look super business formal or professional in a working environment anymore. Because now if you look at the trends, right, whenever people are going, everyone is going towards one direction, some people will start deviating and come up with a new trend. And so this is something just to be aware of, is the fact that even though there is not such of a strict dress code in your workplace, you have a lot of creativity and ways to rework your wardrobe. The particular item that you bought, it's not just one way of wearing it. It's not just for one occasion. I think at the end of the day, we are all looking for value in that particular item that we invested in, and what other ways we can fully optimize. When you go shopping, you might want to ask yourself, this particular piece, because you want to avoid this whole impulse buy, right? This particular piece, what other ways can I wear it? Perhaps I need 2 different shoe styles. Perhaps there's a jacket in my wardrobe, there's a cardigan in my wardrobe that I can layer it over to give 2 different looks. At least minimum 2 different looks, right? This will ensure that that particular piece that you're buying has more and more reasons why you should have it in your wardrobe. Please stay tuned to my upcoming videos as I try to give you a little bit more practical tips on how to rework your wardrobe, perhaps give you some tips on what a stylist will look at when they go shopping. Then this will give you a clearer idea on optimizing your wardrobe. I hope you find this video useful. If you want to work with us in terms of getting your wardrobe reorganized, repurposed, please check out the link below. There are more details to it. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in our next video. Bye.